Movement as medicine. How regular activity protects the brain from decline. Recent scientific findings have shifted the conversation around exercise. While we often associate physical activity with cardiovascular health or muscle strength, new research suggests that movement serves a much deeper purpose. It acts as a biological shield for the brain, potentially, slowing the very processes that lead to neurodegenerative diseases. The science of brain preservation. A study published in the journal Neurology has provided compelling evidence that regular physical activity can alter the trajectory of brain aging and disease. By tracking patients with early-stage Parkinson's disease over a 4-year period using MRI scans and activity logs, researchers identified a clear link between movement and structural brain integrity. The study highlighted several key findings regarding how exercise impacts the brain's physical makeup. Cortex preservation. Regular exercisers showed significantly slower thinning of the cerebral cortex, the brain's outer layer responsible for complex functions like problem-solving, attention, and memory. Structural stability. Physical activity was linked to reduced volume loss in the hippocampus and amygdala, the critical regions that manage memory and emotional regulation. Cognitive protection. These structural advantages resulted in a measurable slowdown in the decline of memory and attention spans. Crucially, the research suggests that exercise does more than just manage symptoms. It appears to influence the underlying biological processes of neurodegeneration, effectively slowing the rate at which brain cells and connections are lost. A universal benefit. From Parkinson's to Alzheimer's. While this specific study focused on Parkinson's disease, the implications are much broader. The brain regions protected by exercise, the cortex, and the hippocampus are the same areas most vulnerable to Alzheimer's disease and general age-related cognitive decline. This connection suggests that movement is a universal tool for neurological health. In healthy adults, regular activity is already linked to larger hippocampal volumes and a decreased risk of developing dementia. This places physical activity at the forefront of preventative medicine for anyone looking to maintain mental sharpness as they age. Practical strategies for brain health. The most encouraging aspect of this research is that exercise does not require intense, grueling workouts. The benefits are tied to consistent movement rather than athletic peak performance. To maximize cognitive benefits, consider the following approaches. Prioritize consistency over intensity. You do not need to be an endurance athlete to see results. Moderate, regular activities, such as brisk walking, swimming, or gardening, are highly effective at protecting brain structure over the long term. Diversify your routine. A combination of different types of movement offers a multi-pronged defense. Aerobic exercise, cardio, increases blood flow and oxygen delivery to the brain. Strength training helps regulate hormones and reduces systemic inflammation, both of which are vital for cognitive function. Utilize exercise snacks. Movement doesn't have to happen in a single hour-long block. Incorporating short bouts of activity throughout the day, such as stretching, standing, or taking short walks, can keep the brain engaged and help mitigate the effects of sedentary behavior. Focus on enjoyment. Sustainability is key to neuroprotection. Engaging in activities that are inherently fun, such as tennis, hiking, or dancing, ensures that the habit remains a permanent part of your lifestyle rather than a chore. Conclusion. Regular physical activity serves as a powerful, accessible intervention that can slow the biological progression of neurodegeneration. By making movement a consistent part of daily life, individuals can actively invest in their long-term memory, focus, and emotional resilience.